Jack, did you watch a lot of football games over the weekend, and even before the weekend?
Yeah, I did. There are a lot of good ones, a lot of games that had a big impact on our future. So, of course, I tried to watch as much as possible. A lot of good teams playing, so it was a big weekend for us.
Do you look at games like that and you think, well, they wouldn't get away with that against us, or we would do this, here's how we would battle what they're doing, or
I don't look when I'm watching other teams. I really don't look at concepts as much as I, just watch certain players. Like I like watching offensive line play and watching good defensive ends play and D tackles. So I'm not as much of a big picture guy when I'm watching other teams. I just like to watch players play, and if I know a guy on another team, I watch him play. So it's just fun to see what's going on at other schools.
And after seeing Alabama play, do you think that you could compete with them on an equal basis?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Right now we're just focused on beating Illinois, and if we ever come to that hurdle, we'll think about that then. But they're a great football team. Obviously, the number one in the nation, so they're doing something right. And if we ever get that shot, I think we'll be ready for it.
Jack, in the week leading up to Purdue, Coach Mewhort talked about conversations that you two had. You seemed concerned about the focus, I guess. Is there anything similar in your mind as you get ready for a team that hasn't won in the Big Ten, going on the road again? Do you have that same concern?
I think we proved going to Purdue that this is a mature football team and there's good leadership here. And obviously it's another noon game, and it's an away game, and we're not ignorant. We know about the different facts about Illinois, but they're still a Big Ten football team, and it's a road game for us. So that's always going to be a challenge, and we can't prepare for it any differently than we would any other game. So we had this bye week to get rested. We had a good practice today, and we're going to go into it full bore and come out swinging.
Was there something in particular about that week of practice or in the locker room or something that had your attention getting ready for Purdue that you thought it could be a concern? I mean, what prompted that conversation?
I think historically, the last 5 years, just Ohio State struggled at Purdue, so we were aware of that, and we addressed that earlier in the week, and we knew the environment. It's easy to get up to play Penn State prime time at night, in front of 108,000 people in the Horseshoe, but going to Purdue and getting up at 7 a.m. to play a noon game, and the environment's a little bit different. So we just wanted to make sure we didn't let the little things affect us, and because when you start letting small things affect you, that's when you kind of realize that you're not as good as you thought you were. But we did a great job of rising to the challenge and not letting different factors affect us.
Playing our game. It's been, Coach Mewhort has kept it a secret that you guys had a long way to go last year with the passing game. You guys relied on the run a lot last year on the way to an undefeated season.
That was a secret.
That's what I said. What is it now that you guys have done to kind of take that to the next level from a rushing standpoint? Because you leaned on it last year and you were successful enough to go undefeated doing that. Why are you guys better at it this year?
Yeah, I think last year there were some games that teams played us real heavy in the box because we couldn't do as much with our passing game. But this year it's a lot different. There's not 8 or 9 guys in the box because this offseason Braxton, the receivers, and the running backs and all the skill guys got together and decided that they were going to be really good this year. And I think they've done that so far. They've gotten better every game, and that makes it easier on the O-line and the running game, knowing that there are other threats. And, we still pride ourselves on having a great, powerful running game, and I think that's something that we need to continue doing. But it's just nice knowing that there are different ways to score touchdowns other than running inside the tackles.
The offensive line specifically has taken it to a new level, it seems. Coach Mewhort said it's one of the best he's been around. What have you guys done? What's been the catalyst to your guys' collective improvement in the way that you guys have approached it?
I think we knew coming into the season that we had expectations of ourselves, and we were building on something good from last year. And we have 4 senior leaders, so if we didn't play the way we're playing, then I think that would be a disgrace for us. And I think we knew going into it that we had to play up to a certain level that we established for ourselves last year, and we're working to do that every week, and we can still get better. There's still things every week that we can improve on, but we have a great chemistry, and Taylor's doing a great job for us, and we play hard, and that's something we pride ourselves on.
Yeah, 2 years ago, you're down there that you didn't. Is it like unfathomable that you only completed 1 pass? You won the game, but compared to where you are now,
a touchdown to Jake or something.
Yeah.
Looking back, that's crazy to me, just because our passing game has evolved so much now, and so many different guys score touchdowns for us now that 1 pass, that's kind of unreal to think about. And like I said, Braxton and the skill guys have come so far. I don't think it's going to be like that this year, but we'll see. Maybe we'll have to run the ball that much, but I know as an O-line we'd like that, but I think it's going to be spread around a little bit more.